Hey guys, Josh Horowitz for iPic Life with actor, man of 1,000 voices, and the star of Brockmire, Mr. Hank Azaria. Hey Hank.
Hello.
Thanks for coming by, Hank.
Thanks for having me.
What are your earliest memories of going to the movies in New York?
You know, early Disney offerings like Bedknob and Broomstick and...
What's the first movie you knew by heart?
Probably Holy Grail, Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
What's the element that a movie has that always sucks you in?
I guess to me a really good crime drama, that's surefire for me.
So that must be a great source of pride that you're in one of the all-time classics, Heat.
Yeah, that's definitely a cool movie to say you were in.
Were you always doing voices growing up?
Yes.
Was there a first celebrity impression that you did?
You know, the Fonz and
Sure.
Mork, you know.
All the staples.
Yes, well when you're 11, they were a big deal.
So what did your parents make of like little Hank Azaria running around doing Mork and the Fonz?
They thought it was cute, and it was, you know, my father would say things like, okay, we're all gonna speak in our own voice at the dinner table tonight.
Have you resolved the fact that you're literally gonna be doing The Simpsons till your dying day, probably?
It's okay with me.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's still really fun, and why wouldn't I want to do it?
Which of your characters on The Simpsons makes you laugh the most?
Professor Frink, always, are you aware that it's Jerry Lewis? Is this something you're aware of? Oh, because you're a young person, wouldn't be readily obvious to you necessarily. Most people your age, with the millennials and the avoiding of the work and the other such things.
In each of your Simpsons characters' voices, tell me their favorite movie. Mo?
Definitely The Godfather.
What's Lou's favorite movie?
You'd think it would be like, you know, Serpico, something like that. But I think Lou, actually, I think he loves Mean Girls.
Chief Wiggum's favorite film would be?
Sound of Music, Mary Poppins. He loves Julie Andrews.
Your favorite Professor Frink?
Oh, well, yes, it would be the Nutty Professor, of course, my dear child. How could it not be?
So congratulations on Brockmire, now entering its second season on IFC.
Yes.
Let's introduce the audience to Brockmire first. Who is Brockmire?
He's a baseball announcer who talks like this, as many baseball announcers do, and did, especially in the 1970s and 80s. I started with the premise, did these guys sound like this all the time? There's a short at Funny or Die that we did that sort of riffed on that,
right?
And then we developed it into a cable series.
He's just kind of frozen in time.
Yeah.
He just hasn't like moved on to 2018.
It took us a while to sort of sort that out. We wondered, should it be set in the past?
Right.
What is he? Much like baseball, it will always have one foot in, you know, 1884.
Right.
So will this guy.
Congratulations on Brockmire, season 2 on IFC. Hank, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks a lot. Yeah,
Thanks, buddy.
nice to see you.